Charlotte Motor Speedway for round 2 of the Summer Shootout. Today is Bandolero Day and we're ready to go racing. Hey guys, I'm here with Souza, newest member of Stillwell Racing with PR. Josh, tell me about yourself and about the racing background you came from.
I started out in box stocks at Millbridge. Then I moved up to intermediates. I raced at Millbridge for 6 years, and I raced for Kyle Beatty, and then I saw the car in the trailer. And then I decided I wanted to go rent one, so we rented one, came here at Charlotte, did horrible. And now we bought a car and we're racing here now.
Well, we're excited to see you race and we're excited to have you on our team, and good luck today.
Practice. It's a nice school day, so the lap time's gonna be fast tonight. So hopefully the rain stays away and we can take home some more checker flags. Josh today out here, a little bit of weather in the area, so got to keep a watch out for that. But putting down some fast laps right now in practice. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully he comes off the track pretty good and makes some adjustments.
Gas pedal, make sure if you hit it, you're committed. If you're hitting it a little late, but I expect you to, I want you to get used to what you just did in that practice. That practice was perfect.
How's practice?
Good, really fast.
So I'm told.
Yeah.
Jack means that it's kind of good. Besides, the barbecue sauce is kind of spicy, so.
We ran out of barbecue sauce, so I'm eating my fries without it. It's a little disappointing, but we'll make it through. It's like not having enough barbecue sauce is like not having the money to afford rain tires. So let's just be real here. This is how this works.
I don't know. Watching the outlaw race, and as I look, it's raining in the sky. I have no idea if we're gonna finish it or not. It's getting a little wet out here, but we'll let you know if we finish it.
All right, so after a couple cautions to start this one off, we got one lap in. Carter chose the outside. He would start in second, as Joshua Horniman is going to start in fourth for the restart. And the outlaw class fires off down to turn number 1 with the drizzle coming on, and the track a little wet and causes calamity. So pretty much the whole field spinning out in turn number 1, and they're going to send the outlaw field off the track because of the rain, and we're going to sit there and wait, and let's see if we get this race in. Let's take it down to the pits.
I think they'll wait till it's done. I mean, that's the only thing they can do. I think it's going to rain out and bandos are done. They're just keeping them here right now so they don't work on the cars.
It's raining really hard, and now the team's in time. We're in time to run out, so we can't work on our cars. Too wet with the slicks, we can't make any laps. And unfortunately, we went green, and it started to rain really hard. And by the time they got to turn 1, wadded up a lot of really good race cars.
Hey guys, we were off to a great start of racing today, but unfortunately the rain came and it's canceled, so the Bandoleros will have to make up the races next week. Tomorrow's Legend Car Racing, and it's going to be raining, and it's going to be exciting. See you then. Today we are going legend car racing in the rain. Round 2 of the Summer Shootout. Izzy Wilson. Izzy, you've only raced in the rain 2 or 3 times. How are you feeling today?
I'm pretty nervous for the feature. We did pretty good in practice. We did hit the wall 1 time, but that was our only mess up. We're getting ready to start qualifying. I'm pretty excited for that.
So what's your goal today?
My goal today is if I can get a top 10, that'd be great. But my main goal is just to finish the race and hopefully on the same lap as everyone else. So.
All right, Izzy, good luck today, and we'll see you out there. So I'm here with Logan Drumheller. Logan, what are you feeling today? Are you nervous, excited, what?
Can I pick all of the above? Yes. I'd say all of the above because this is my 3rd time running in the rain, 2nd time on an oval. But I'm feeling pretty confident about it. I think we have a good car. Just got to stay out of all the madness today, definitely. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get a good finishing position here, better than we have been. Get good times ran. Ran 24.5, which is the best time I've ran in the rain. But yeah, I think we'll do all right.
Well, we're excited to see you race, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
So I know you're an old man now. How old are you?
25.
Okay, well, happy birthday. I wish you a happy birthday, and we're going to go celebrate. Are you hoping everyone does good today, and what are we looking for?
Wins. We can only win. Even though we have 3 cars in the same division, everybody has to win.
It's cold, man. It's cold and wet. Great for us.
All right, the mask crew.
Gotta give a shout out to my sponsor, Venture Wipes. Very, very good product. Heads up for a new product that's coming out soon. Can Domino's sponsor me, please? I really like their pizza.
You know whose pizza's really good? Johnny Brusco's in Concord.
That one nice.
Best pizza in the Carolinas.
And with the young lions on track, it was our own Izzy Wilson taken to the track in this one. Izzy started towards the back of the field, but an early spin made her climb to the front that much harder. But after she got spun out, she maintained her composure, and she was able to pick off a few cars early on, and she was able to work her way up into the top 10. But as the second caution happened, Izzy made a smart choice to choose the inside line for that restart. And battling alongside the 19 of Jaden Reyna at this point, pretty good company there. Jaden's been very fast throughout the 2020 season. But she's unable to take the spot from him, but she's able to hold on to that 8th spot as she battled the 75 and the 04 for pretty much the entire race. And they put on a great show back there, battling for that 8th position. See the 75 looking to the inside of Izzy as they race door to door and wheel to wheel. A little bit of bumper banging going on through this one as well. But you can just see this with the wet track, it's really hard to make that pass on the bottom side. So Izzy running the correct line towards the middle to the outside to gain as much traction as possible. But the racing was really good back there from the 8th to the 10th spot. And then the final caution of this one came late for the spinner off of turn 4. But at this point, the top 3 was the 28 of Landon Rapp, the 56 of Ethan Norfleet, and the 64 of Lucas Vera. They've been the top 3 pretty much the entire race, and they're going to come to the green here. So as they fire off of turn number 4 for the final time as the green-white checker, Landon Rapp leading Ethan Norfleet, Lucas Vera, and Jaden Reyna down into turn number 1, and they're going to fight this out for the last 2 laps. Izzy Wilson looking to the inside there, not able to make a move as she's going to get passed by the 75 as she's going to commit downstairs to the bottom. As she slides up in front of the 04, Cameron Murray, into the 9th spot. As the 75 goes around in turn number 1, Izzy back up into the 8th spot. She's going to have to hold off Cameron Murray and the 54 of Paul Owens, and maybe even the 88 of Sean Abel is going to throw his name into the hat here. As Izzy Wilson comes off of turn number 4, she'll complete her 8th place finish at top 10 as Ethan Norfleet takes the win.
So I'm here with Izzy Wilson. Izzy, you haven't been in a car in a while, but you started 13th and finished 8th, so tell me about it.
Well, in the beginning, we were kind of rough. I wasn't hitting my marks, and then in the middle, I started hitting my marks. I wasn't giving it all it had, but I was giving it what I could give it. I went from 13th to 8th. I passed a few cars. I did get spun and had to go to the back by the 04 car. But other than that, there was just a lot of bumping, but that's bumping's racing. So hopefully next weekend we come back and maybe get a top 5, hopefully.
Well, you did great today for your first time back in like a few months, so we're excited to see you next week, and you did great today. Our legend cars are going out in the ring. Good luck to all of our drivers.
And as the semi-pros take to the racetrack, this broadcast is brought to you by zMAX. If you're looking to get the most out of your street car, or you're looking to get your race car into victory lane, zMAX has everything that you need, from cleaners, lubricants, degreasers, and motor oil. Choose zMAX, the official partner of Stillwell Racing with PR.
And while we're under caution, we'll take the opportunity to remind everyone to go check out our Facebook page, Stillwell Racing with PR, where you can keep up with all of our race team's activities throughout the 2020 season. And visit our YouTube channel, where you can catch up with all the behind-the-scenes action from the racetrack and at the shop in our weekly vlog series.
And as our semi-pros hit the track, you can see that experience sets the edge when it's wet. On the front row, you have the 97 of Justin Garris to his outside, the 6 of Jake Waltman. In row number 2, the 25 of Justice Calabro, and the 19 of Tommy Good. And in row number 3, rounding out the top 5 and 6, the 99 of Rajah Caruth, and the 06 of Garrett Lowe. All 6 of these drivers have at least 2 years of experience at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Summer Shootout. And the green flag is in the air as we fire off to turn number 1 in a wet-soaked quarter-mile racetrack. As we're getting stacked up already, 3 wide. Rajah gets turned around, and the caution is already out in this one. We haven't even completed half a lap, and we've got calamity in turn number 1. Let's see where this goes. We're going to follow along here with Logan Drumheller, who's starting a little bit further in the field. You see already the 22 of Austin Thacker getting turned around. As they head off into turn number 1, you see Raj getting split 3 wide, and contact around they go, and Logan makes it through clean and green. We quickly get things cleaned up, and we're back to green flag racing now. The green flag is in the air, and the outside line once again takes off. Jake is clear, bringing Tommy Good with him. Garrett Lowe all the way up the side of Justin Garris, all the way from the 3rd row. He's clear. The top 4 are single file down the back straightaway as they clear off into turn number 3, and we've got them around again. This time it's the 24 of Jaden Daniels, and we're going to ride along again with, this time, the Johnny Brusco cam of Justice Calabro, as he had a front row view of this one. Just looks like Justin got in the wet, slid up, and the Jaden, but the track is so wet and it's so slippery down on the inside that once you lock up, you have nowhere to go but into the car to your outside or off the track. So once again, the front row, Justin Garris and Jake Waltman leading the field back to the green. And we're 2 by 2. Now Tommy Good is clear. He jumps all the way from 4th to the lead, and we've got 2 more around again. The 49 of Carson Poindexter, and it looked like 22 of Thacker again. As we're back on Logan cam here, as he had a little bit of a view of this. This is kind of out of his range. You just kind of see how the restarts look. You see, look at Logan making some serious moves there. He passed about 2 or 3 cars before they got to turn number 3. And the caution was out again, and this time it's going to be a red flag for a race receiver check. We've had a couple drivers spin out and sit and wait for cautions to come out, and they're having problems lining the field back up. But we're going to go single file for this restart, as still Jake Waltman in the lead, Justin Garris, Justice Calabro, Tommy Good, Rajah Caruth, as your top 5 has not changed, as we haven't made a lap yet. Green flag in the air. We've already got to stack up Tommy Good into the back bumper of Justice Calabro as we head off into turn number 1. Does not bring out a caution. We are green flag, and we've made it a half a lap. A half a lap has been made around the quarter mile. We're coming through 3 and 4. We're all single file, and 1 lap has now been completed. We're going to ride back on board with Justice Calabro as he's looking at the orange number 97 to Justin Garris, seeing if he can lay the power down to catch up to Justin. You can just see where everybody is kind of struggling with the grip right now. The track's really wet. They're trying out these new Hoosier rain tires and the whole 9 yards. So this has been definitely been a challenge all day for these drivers adapting to new rain tires. The track surface being wet as opposed to last week being dry. It's been a rough start to this one, but it looks like we're going to get some green flag racing in here. Side by side towards the back of the field as Tommy goes around, look like by himself, but also the 99 is around, and it's going to bring out a caution once again in this one. So our top 3 has not changed. It's Jake Waltman in first, actually pretty much the top 5 has not changed. The only difference is that now instead of Tommy being up there, Garrett's up there for the restart in the top 5. But the green flag's gonna come back out again. And Jake Waltman, great start. Justin Garris right in behind him as Raja Caruth is going to look to the outside of Justice Calabro for the 4th spot, but he's opening the door for Garrett Lowe. And G-Money looking to the inside, not enough grip. Raj gets a great run off of turn number 4, and he's able to scoot away. So our top 5 back single file, Jake Waltman, Justin Garris, Justice Calabro, Raja Caruth, and Garrett Lowe. We got a slow car off of turn number 4. Looks like he's all going as Raj gets really loose off of turn 4, opens the door wide for Garrett as the caution comes out again. This time for the 99 once again in turn number 2. Looks like in just about the same spot. So don't know if he got any help. Don't know if we got a replay on this one just yet. And we don't. We're going to go back to green flag racing. We still have 19 laps to go, and the next flag is going to end this one. So Jake Waltman once again leading the field back to green. Our top 5 has not changed since lap 1. And they fire off in turn number 1. And let's see if we can get some racing going. Garrett's going to race. He's digging on the bottom side, looking at Raja Caruth for the 4th position. To head off into turn number 3, Justin looked to the inside of Jake, but he's not going to have the grip to do it. As Garrett has gotten clear of Raja Caruth, but the caution's going to come out for the 2 of Cutter Love around in turn number 2, and it's going to end this race at 7 laps.
That was a complete wreck fest, and Justice and Garrett actually made it through like most of everything, so that's good.
Give the win to Jake Waltman, who led all 7 laps, not the full distance. Drivers are probably not going to be too happy about this one. Let's see what they think.
That's probably the stupidest race I've ever competed in my life.
Justice 3rd. Garrett was 4th. I don't know where Logan was. He was close to the top 10, I think, but not enough laps for anybody to really do anything. They really kind of get into the rhythm. Hopefully next week we run 25 laps. So we'll take our top 5s this week and go for the win next week.
So we just wrapped up the semi-pro race. It was filled with cautions, and we only completed 7 laps. And Garrett, you started 6th and finished 4th. Tell me how about that.
Yeah, so only 7 laps in 37 minutes is pretty ridiculous by my standards. That's probably one of the worst semi-pro races I've ever been in my life. I'm going to be pretty honest about that. Had a great car. I mean, we fired off really good. We got to 2nd on about 4 different restarts, but the rest of the field couldn't go more than half a lap green. So we got stuck 4th, which is not bad considering the circumstances we were stuck under. But overall, good car. Appreciate Stillwell Racing, my parents, grandparents for helping me do this every week.
Well, you did great today, and we'll see you next week. Hey guys, I'm here with Justice Calabro. Justice, you finished 3rd and started 3rd, and it was very boring. So tell me about that.
I mean, yeah, the semi-pro race, there's not much to talk about. We got lucky with the single file restarts because with the first 5 starts and being double file, we couldn't go anywhere. So we were fortunate to go single file. But once we did get single file, Tommy Good wound up wrecking himself, trying to push a little too hard. So overall, we got a 3rd place finish. Keeps us 3rd in points. Keep me happy. Let's come back next week and hopefully the semi-pro class will be a little bit more fortunate.
Yeah, well, you did great today, and we'll come back next week. Hopefully we won't have as much cautions as we did today. But yeah, good job today. So that's it for round 2 of the Summer Shootout. The bandos got rained out yesterday, and today for legend car racing, there was a bunch of cautions, and we only got 7 laps in. So we'll be back for round 3.